Who's hot, huh? Okay, well, guys, I'm live now. We decided to go live because I just got back. I told somebody I was going to go live an hour and a half ago, and then I had to go fix the Rusi chariot. So now I'm back.
Remember to keep your ears and eyes open.
I will ring you later to let you know how they are getting on. Good morning, children. Good morning, Today.
Anyway, we'll give it a couple minutes, see if anybody joins me. I know they're enjoying the boat ride for Karen and James going across the back to Panay Island. Hello, David. How are you? Got this group headed home now, so I can have a little relaxed time and get things done around the house I need to get done. It's crazy. No, you know. Anyways, I was planning on being live an hour ago. So how's everything going, David? I still need to find out about that brother over there. Where's your mother? In the back? I need to ask Charm about that land over there. Make sure the brother has agreed to the price. Make sure everybody's in agreement before we go doing this thing. Hi, PK. How are you guys? So James and Ray decided to take off, and a little rough out there where they're at, I'll tell you. But they want to get home. They're worried about their motorcycle and their chickens and their baboy and tomato plants and stuff like that. It's hard to do adventures when you have so much worries at home, you know. Good to see you guys. Okay, David. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, how you doing, David? You find any more big ones?
Now is a good time to phone your daddy and let him know how we're getting on. Oh, where is my phone? I must have put it down somewhere.
Yeah, they're both splashing them pretty good. I told James those waves are going to get bigger before you get home. Because the wind will come up, those waves will go from 3-4 foot up to 6 foot when they get out in the deep channel. But they're out there right now, so I guess they're okay. They're in the deep channel now.
That is very good advice, Susie. But it is not always possible to put something down in the same place.
That's strange. We got 9 people in the room and we only have 2 people talking. Hello, guys. Say hi, please. Say hi in the chat. I have to get a quick bite because my hi, baseball swim dad. Yeah, they are moving through the water pretty good. They're heading back to Panay Island. So I hope they have a very safe journey. I think they will. They have no problems. Wow, that's a beauty, David. Yep, good to see you too. Anyway, guys, but I was going to go live like an hour and a half ago. And I got home, started to get set up. And the guy that was, hi Kuma. The guy who went to get my cement in Balud, which is probably 35 minutes by chariot. He comes to the house. He goes, "Oh, I had a flat tire." So the jack that's supposed to be in the chariot wasn't there. I looked everywhere here. I can't find it. I saw it the other day. Somebody's moved it, put it away somewhere, and didn't tell me where. Didn't put it back with the chariot. So he had no jack, no way to jack up the tire. So I got the jack out of my my Mitsubishi. We went out there. I took him on my bike back and we jacked it up. On the way, I had another spare here that was flat. Stopped at the vulcanizing. He fixed it. Then we took that and put it on the chariot. And then we came back. Dropped the other tire off at the vulcanizing. And now after I eat, I've got to take the tire and inner tube to the vulcanizing guy so we can put a new tire and inner tube on that rim. Lechon manok with mushroom bigas. Wow, very nice. 2 weeks, I got 1 kilo. Wow, David, that is freaking awesome. I'll show you what I'm eating, guys. It's mungo bean, with squash and rice and bad boy seasoning from the fried or the grilled pork we did the other day. Yeah, baseball, he's talking gold, bro.
Next, before we meet the animals, there's one thing we have to do.
Yeah, it is delicious. It is very yummy. Mango beans, one of my favorite beans here. I really like it. This is what it looks like in the bowl. When they cook it. Now after I mix my rice with it, it still looks yummy. Are you out there where he is? Baseball? He's in the U.S. Anyway, this storm is going on by, guys. It's not going to hurt anybody. Hello in the chat, guys. We got 16 people watching. I only have 7 thumbs ups. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do so, folks. We love to have a nice crowd. Ah, okay, baseball. You're close to him then. You're not far. Yeah, for now. I need to take a new tire in the inner tube over and have it put on the other rim so we have a spare again. I can't believe that. Somebody took the jack. I don't know where the jack is. We'll find it. We'll find it. Yeah, there's no storm here, PK. The storm went straight north, up the Philippines. If you look at the islands of the Philippines from Luzon all the way down to Mindanao, the storm just kind of came up like this and went whoop, just caught the corner of the Philippines. Just going through. That was it. All right, David. Well, you come over here. You get some of this good old cooking. Good stuff. I joined another expat group on Facebook. It's I've been a member there for a while. Expats helping expats. I went this morning to look at it, and I had 16 pending posts on that Facebook page. I contacted the owner and I said, "Why do I have 16 pending posts on expats helping expats?" I think she went in and changed it. So hopefully she changed it. Because I was about to leave. If they're not going to post what I'm posting, then I'm not going to be a part of their group. And instead of having 200 members, I'll get 199, you know? I offered to be a moderator for them to help them grow their group, but they haven't answered me yet. We'll see. Yeah, only northern Luzon got nailed. But now it's headed into China. And I think it was a category 3 when it hit us in northern Luzon. So hopefully it'll pick up steam, get up to a category 5, 5+++, and then hit China.
Have you had a nice time today? Yes, Mommy. We fed seeds to chickens.
Yeah, baseball, David said he's up north on his own property. Yeah, so I think the guys who left are well on their way. I think they're halfway now to Luzon. Excuse me, to Panay. I think they're at least halfway to Panay right now. I got him to the pier around 8:42. And then they had to wait for a boat coming from Hintotolo that was going to grab them and take them over to Rojas City. Yeah, I've gotten that way too, PK. I only get on a few so that I can plug away like my YouTube stream or sometimes products that I sell. But like some people need help. You know, there's one guy messaged me this morning asking me about immigration. a guy who's retired, never been to the Philippines, knows nothing about immigration. So I walked him through what he's going to experience when he first gets here. Yeah. Yep, PK, I hope so. Hi, Nadia. How are you? Please subscribe and like to us if you haven't. We're here in the Philippines, and we talk about a lot of things here in the Philippines. We have a very positive channel, and we appreciate very positive people coming in. We don't bash Filipinos here. Something we don't put up with, you know. We're here to enjoy the country as guests of this country and to help others like us who want to come here. To help to bring more people here, to help out the culture here, to help guys get involved and help the Filipino people. I'm Filipino. Where do you live, Nadia? Yeah, Kuma, I have a few things coming up. The one shed house in my front yard, we've got to do something with the roof of that. It's starting to cave in, starting to fall in. It looks like we're going to be cutting a couple trees down, slicing them up. We need some more wood for our shed house we're building down by the beach. So we're going to probably do something with a tree or two. And then the extra wood we have from that, we'll put on our shed house up here. If the wood's not too rotted, we'll reuse it. If it is starting to get rotted, then we're going to rip that out and replace it and put a metal roofing instead of the Nipa hut, the Nipa roofing. The Nipa didn't last very long, a couple years and it's gone, you know. Yeah, Nadia, I'm over here in Masbate, Bayawan. Okay. I'm on Masbate Island, so I'm really in the middle of the Philippines. I really enjoy it here. I've been here since 2011, off and on. Awesome, baseball. You'll like it. Ackland's 3.5 hours by boat from us. And there is no airplane that flies from Rojas to Masbate. The only planes that fly are... Excuse me. Wow. The planes that fly here are flying Cebu to Masbate and Clark Air Base to Masbate. Those are the only two. Yeah, I like the Nipa look too, but when you have trees above the Nipa and the fruit drops on them, gone. We have a mango tree over the shed house down below on the corner of the property, and when the fruit drops, right through the roof, you know, just the mangoes go right on through the Nipa, destroys it. Especially if it's a year old. Something is tearing up mine up here. I think it's decaying is what it is. And I'm seeing some holes in it. Maybe some sticks from the jackfruit tree have fallen on it. I don't recall any jackfruit falling through it, but there's some rotted holes through it. So really got to do something with that soon. So that's another project coming up. What else are we doing, hon? We're finishing up our walk-in closet. We've got to go order all the doors for that, measure and order all the doors. Yeah, definitely. You don't want a mango coming through your rooftop, whacking you in the head. You know, PK, I'll tell you, we got a mango tree over top of our roof, over our master bedroom. There's two of them, one at the back of the house and one in our neighbor's yard on the side. Both of them have overhanging branches over my rooftop. And when the bats start hitting them, when mango's in season, the bats start hitting them, it sounds like thunder hitting my roof over my bedroom, always waking me up. Thinking about mounting some net on top of my roof next year, so when the mangoes fall, they fall into the net. And then I can collect them. But usually when they're falling, they're no good. The bats are hitting them, and it's causing them to fall down. And once you get hit by the bat, I don't want to take a chance on eating a bat-hitting mango, you know? Yep, there's a lot of, that's a great idea, David. There's a lot of BLM lamb. And we used to do it all the time. I was with the GPA and the Southwestern Prospecting Mining Association, and we used to always get up claims like that. Or if somebody didn't file on their claim, you pay attention to the claims, you catch somebody who doesn't file on it, they missed the deadline, you file on it, guess what? It's not theirs anymore. And you can legally own it. You can legally take it over. So they don't file on it. Okay, Nadia, you take care. Please subscribe. Come back and see us. We'd love to see you again. Give us a big like if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. We appreciate you stopping in. We got 11 people in the room right now. I need some more people to say hi.
This is exactly what it would be like to sail.
We only got like 4 of us talking, 5 of us. When Nadia came in, I don't know, now we have 9. It's amazing when you start talking about the numbers, they drop. Likes went up to 13, but the numbers went down to 9 from 11. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish up my food here. I hate eating in front of people while I'm chatting, but nobody else has got nothing going on. What are my kids doing over there? Maybe I'll tune on the kids and see what they're doing. Watching TV and playing with their toys. MJ just went to school today.
All aboard your airplanes.
Yeah, baseball. Just watch for that. Watch for people who don't file on their claims. That's an easy one to do. You can just go to the office and check. You can go there and check on who's filed or not. And start looking at BLM land, because you can file a single person 20-acre claim. Now, if you get a bunch of people together, you get 8 people, you can file a 160-acre claim. All right, sounds good, PK. Or let you guys do the talking. That's better. Anyway, I got those cards printed up. I printed up the ones for James and Karen that you sent over and gave them to them and told them when they get their live feed going on the boat, give them out to everybody. So hopefully that will work for them. Yep. Yeah, baseball. There's a lot of things we used to do. There's a lot of smart people in this group. If you hang around this group, you're going to learn a lot from this group. All right, David. Sounds really good. So that sounds real good. Oh, Charm. Charm? Come here, hon. Get my wife. I'll ask her real quick to check on that, to make sure. I want to make sure that's cleared. Where'd Charm go? Charm, can you verify that the brother and the sister are going to sign the document for that lot? He's going to go to the bank day after tomorrow. We need to get this thing cleared, make sure it's clear, ready to go. Okay.
It's time for your birthday cake.
Oh, okay, baseball. Are you doing solar now at your place there in California? Or are you just planning to do it when you come here? Yeah, one person can file up to 3 claims, and each claim size can be 20 acres. Okay, great. 5 kW is very nice. That'll handle everything in your house perfectly, even a big house. I got a pretty good sized house here. My house, I forgot what it is now. I can multiply it out again and tell you. But it's 12 meters by about 40 meters. My house is like 12 meters by 40 meters. So about, that's 480 square meters. So I guess you can multiply that times 9 to get how many square feet I have. So 3,600, something like that. It's a pretty good sized place I have, and I have an upstairs balcony room with a room with a balcony up there, like a studio room. That'll be the room for David to stay in when he comes to visit me. Yes, you can, PK. Thank you, Todd. Well, that's the only reason I'm here, Todd. Because people had a need. People wanted to hear what I do, what I've done. and I feel like I need to share it with people before it's lost. I can share it with my son, but that won't help everybody else out. Closet remodel's coming along, Kuma. I'll show you what they're doing now. We're almost done with it. Are they done in here, Charm? Except for the doors? They're working on something. What are they working on now?
The inside the cabinet, the secret.
Ah, okay. Well, she's already started putting the stuff on the shelves, guys. All right, this is how it's gonna go. Okay, the top area. Are you gonna do? You gonna do doors or sliding? It'd be better if you just did doors because they'd match the doors at the bottom too. Okay, from the bottom here going up to here and across, all the way across all of these shelves here. This will be split in the middle. Will be mirrored doors. You open from the middle. From here to here will be mirrored doors. You open from the middle. 2 mirrored doors here. 2 mirrored doors here. The top will be like a brown glass. I haven't decided if I'm going to do sliding yet or door in the middle split with glass. It swings open both ways. And the same thing here. We may do it just so it matches the same line as the closet doors below it, the mirrored ones. This side is going to be it's all here, split in the middle. 2 doors here, split in the middle, and then a door here and a door going up here. There's gonna be 2 doors, 2 doors, 2 doors, 2 doors. And on this side, and back up, it's gonna be 2 doors down to here. Okay, side to side. We're gonna open in the middle again, and then we're gonna have 2 doors down here. This whole area from here, around, and all the way across is hanging clothes. Okay, that's hanging clothes for my wife. And all the closet space is clothes and stuff for my wife. And maybe my kids as well. She's probably going to split up Ella and Micah's stuff and MJ's stuff in here as well. Because she's got me in here, guys. She stuck me in the closet. In the bathroom. There's my clothes. That's all I get for space. That's it. Nothing to hang up. Nothing to see here. Oh, PK, that's easy. You know, PK, the easiest way to find, you want to find gold, is out there near where you were going, Anza-Borrego Desert. You go to north of Winter Haven. There's find a bunch of snowbirds in there in the wintertime. Okay, and right, you cross the American Canal to get to the LTVA near Winter Haven, right? Huh. Loading. All right. Am I good now, guys? Did you guys get to see the walk-in closet? Thanks, baseball. I think so. That's why it's thriving Philippine Expat. People say I'm not Filipino, so I shouldn't say thriving Philippine Expat. But you know what? Like I told them, I'm in the Philippines and I'm an expat. So it's how you pronounce it, where you want to put your commas or whatever you want to put. But the bottom line is that I'm here in the Philippines and I'm thriving. I have found a way to survive. Okay, David, did you guys get to see the walk-in closet when I went in there? Okay, PK, so let me tell you how to get there since I'm not going back to California anytime soon. And it's, if you follow up the, okay, cool. If you follow up you come up from Yuma, I forgot the highway number now. You don't go into Yuma, okay? You turn towards Winter Haven. You go past Winter Haven and you turn north, like you're gonna go right on up to the Yuma Proving Ground. Okay, you follow the roads, windy through the farmland, and you're going to come to an area where you turn left and go over a bridge. You can look it up, BLM LTVA, long-term visiting area. Okay, it's going to be as you're going north, it'll be on the left side of the American Canal. Should be able to find it. If you can't, I'll get a map out. I'll identify exactly where it is, and I'll send you a picture of it so you'll know. Now, when you turn left, you're going to go across the bridge, okay, across the American Canal. And if you once you get across, if you turn right and then go up over the levee, that's the LTVA area. Big area for camping. You can camp there. It used to be $145 for 7 or 8 months. You pay one-time fee, and you can camp there for the entire snowbird season. Okay, you don't have to go anywhere. And then you have to, if you want water, you got to drive farther north. There's a place everybody goes to get water for that LTVA area. But what we did is, when you come across the American Canal, you turn left. You follow the levee road down next to the American Canal. You're up on the levee. You follow it all the way down until you see road drop off to your right. You drop off to your right, you follow that road. It winds you right back up into the desert. And you keep going, on the left side, you're going to see an old shack that used to be their old miner shack. I'd have to draw you a map exactly. I pinpoint exactly where you can go and find gold, okay? I used to go there. I never got skunked. I always found fine gold. Not big, not what David's getting, but definitely some nice looking gold. And so all the snowbirds now have been going back in there and prospecting. All you need is a Keen 151 dry washer and a shovel, a couple of buckets, gold pan, and another, 6-inch deep rectangle pan for panning in, or round bucket, whatever you want. Okay. The American Canal is full of water, guys. You don't have to worry about water. It's fresh water, diverted off from the Colorado River. So what I used to do is I used to put a king-size waterbed mattress in the back of my 3/4-ton Chevy truck. What I do is, to get out there, I was kind of hardcore, guys, my buddies. I put a cab-over camper on the back of my 3/4-ton truck. I drive it back to there. I get way back up in the desert. I would put the jacks down, drive out, and lower the cab-over camper down onto the ground. Then I would take my truck, put a king-size waterbed mattress in it, an empty one, drive back to the American Canal. I had a 12-volt battery, DC battery, a 12-volt DC pump, water pump, and I would pump the water right from the American Canal right up into my mattress in the back of my truck. Once the water was up in my airbed mattress, my waterbed mattress, I'd truck it back in the desert. I would fill up 2 55-gallon drums that I had there with water. Then I would fill up my kiddie pool. I used about a 12-inch deep child's pool, swimming pool, like 5-foot diameter. And I would set up a sluice box. And I would use my 12-volt DC pump to recirculate the water to the top of the sluice box and let the water run down into the swimming pool. And the sluice is catching my gold. The dirt's going in the pool. Very easy to take your shovel, dig out the trash, and in your sluice is your concentrate. Then you dump that in your gold pan, go pan it out, and get your gold out. Snuff it out with your snuffer bottle. A lot of fun that is. All right, there's gold out there for sure. I like to do the sluicing. The reason for that was because it's hotter than fire out there. It's 110 degrees. Sometimes 110 to 120 in the summertime. And we'd go out there and we would work running the sluice, taking turns shoveling up a wheelbarrow full of dirt, full of just raw dirt. And then what we use for a screen for that, because the gold's not big there, we would use 3/8-inch lathing material. Okay, they used to use it for plaster lathing houses. It's 3/8-inch triangle. We'd set that on top of the half-cut drum. We'd take plastic drum, cut it in half. We'd set it on top of it, and one guy would hold that and shake it back and forth, while the other guy dumped the dirt on. And then when you get everything falls through except the rocks, dump the rocks to the side, get another few shovelfuls, keep doing that until your half barrel was full. Go to the next half barrel, do the same thing, fill it up, and then take a break, run it through your sluice till your barrels are empty. So you only work a little bit, then you play a lot. And it's cold because you're using water. That's the way to do it. It's better than the old dry washer. The Keen is expensive, yeah. It's about $1,500, yeah, about that. $10 startup. Well, you can just do panning, but you know what? I guess you can. I can tell you a spot to go that you can do panning. We found gold right on top of the ground. We were scooping with our hands, literally scooping with our hands like this, scooping it up, putting it in the gold pan, and just going over and panning it. And we found some nice little chunks in there, right on the surface. There's a lot of fine gold there. But I don't know what's left anymore, PK. Yeah, you ain't gonna find too much just with the pan. It's not enough material moved. You need to move a lot of material if you want to find gold.
Honey, what baby?
Yeah. So you really need to move material. So, yeah, like I had a high banker also. I had just a straight sluice with half-inch riffles. And then I had a high banker that you pour the dirt in and we wash the top, wash the dirt down, and then runs through the sluice like that, the high banker. We had that before. I used that up in the American River a little bit. When I went up to Northern California, we used that up there, used the high banker because all the stuff is right there on the side of the river, most of it, and down in the river. But in the river is always big boulders. Down the American River is huge boulders. People were using winches and everything to drag those boulders out. Deeper pockets, they're floating them out. They're using air and pumping up floats to lift the boulder up so they could float it out and drop it, get it out of the hole so they could get down in the hole and dredge. We were only using little 2-inch dredges down there. Some guys had 6-inch, but the little 2-inch is nice. A handy little rig you can carry anywhere, about the size of an inner tube, large inner tube. So that was a good little piece of equipment. I used to go to all the gold shows in Vegas. The GPAA would throw the gold shows there in the casinos. I used to go to all of those. I'll tell you what, PK, if you want to run dry,
Papa, did you know?
I can teach you, or anybody who wants to do it, I can teach you guys how to make a gas-powered vacuum cleaner. Because I invented a gas-powered vacuum cleaner that worked exceptionally well for sucking up the material. And David, if you're interested, I'll share that with you as well. I used to, what I called it the caliche cleaner, because when we dig down to the caliche, the only way to properly get it off of the caliche and actually to dig into a little bit into the caliche to get any gold that's in there is to use a vacuum, a powerful vacuum. And I used a yard blower and I built a canister that I attached onto the 4-inch opening at the bottom of a Ryobi yard blower. And then I took the big bag they give you, the leaf bag. It's one of those leaf mulcher blowers, right? All-in-one leaf mulcher blower, whatever. So I built the true vacuum to suck through the 4-inch hole at the bottom. And then the discharge would discharge the real fine dust, real fine gold or dust that would come out. It would go into the bag, and the bag is, I forgot how many micron that bag is. Very, very fine bag. It would catch all the dust. So it would catch the dust in the bag, and then I could dump that in the pan and also sluice through that. And you get a lot of black sand and real fine stuff in that. But yeah, I made my own vacuum cleaner. That was pretty awesome. I used to sell those at the gold show. Yeah, that was fun. I sold 14 units, and it was called the caliche cleaner. And then I quit selling them. I quit making them, quit selling them, and just moved on. There wasn't no money in that. Chasing the gold shows to try to sell a vacuum here or there, just not worth it. Waste of time. But for personal use, guys, this vacuum is freaking awesome. It can suck up a 3/4-inch impact socket. Okay, that's how strong this vacuum is. Because I'm going from a 2-inch opening, you're sucking up through a 2-inch PVC pipe with a diverter at the top into a 6-inch canister, which is reduced to 4-inch to suck the air through the blower. And the stronger the blower you can get, if you can get 110, the one that are 210 mile per hour air Toro yard blower, wow, you can pick up some stuff. But the Ryobi was great. That was like 180 mile per hour air going through it, and it was perfect for my application, for what I was using it for. And I'll tell you what else it seconds as, okay? You can take your vacuum and you can remove your bag off of the other end of it. And I had a kiddie pool for my ducks and my geese, and they always decided to poop in there till the water was all green and stinky. And I used to take that blower, I'd fire up the vacuum, I'd put it in the water and just suck the water and blow it all over my yard, fertilize my yard with it. That's when I lived in California. I bet my neighbors didn't like the smell, but it didn't bother me too bad. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what else you guys got. Yeah. Well, that's from where you live. That's a little ways to go all the way there, huh? Todd Evans says plenty of gold in Australia. Yeah, I've been watching that. There is a lot of gold there. I think a lot of the land out there is already owned or mined. You know, a lot of miners out there that own the land and stuff. David said I built most of my equipment. Nice. Yeah, you can. It's easy to do. To build mining equipment is very easy. I built an old bellows. My first dry washer was a bellows type. You know, before I had the Keen 151, I built a bellows underneath my dry washer tray and built an old bellows type dry washer. I used to run it off a little 1.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. Really? No more dredging. My goodness. Amador's nice. You know where else I always believe you can find gold, guys? I never even looked for it. Mammoth Mountain. I believe there's a lot of gold in the streams in Mammoth Mountain. I bet you could go pan up there and find some. You're going to have lithium solar in your SUV under 300 amp hour LiPo and then 300 watt, 32.9 volt, 9 amp solar panel. 9 amp. Okay. Nice. I got a solar panel almost same specs as that. Right here in my yard, PK. I'm not even using it right now. I took down my 300 watt panels. I think I had 4 of them. My brother-in-law took one to Masbate. I think there's 4 sitting out here right now, and I got one on the rooftop. Yeah, because I used to have 6. All 300 watters. One of them is a 300 watt, 32 or 36 volt, like that, something like that. You have electric leaf blower sucker. Okay, well, electric is okay. Elk Grove, nice. Okay. Yeah, Mammoth is nice. You live close to Mammoth baseball? That's a nice place to take your family. Just go up in the springtime when the snow's melted, you know. Still cold, a lot of bears out. Be careful. Make sure you tie your food up in the tree. Throw a rope as high as you can throw it and drag your food right up in the tree where the bear can't get it. Don't leave anything that will attract the bear. And if it's your wife's time of the month, don't take her. Period. Okay. Nice. Wow, right after I left. 'Cause I was dredging up till I left, 2010, 2011. Amazing. California. Old, who was that? The actor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. After Arnold was this clown they got in there now, right? Seemed like Democrats find a way to dominate California and destroy it. Electric leaf blower, PK, you can convert your electric leaf blower into a vacuum as well. I'm pretty sure you look at your leaf blower, you got an air opening on the bottom. You have to show it to me because you can always turn that leaf blower, electric one. If the air suctions on the side, you can adapt the fitting to fit on it, a 4-inch fitting over the top of the hole, and you can just hold that downward and turn it into a vacuum cleaner too. You know what else is good for, guys? Cleaning out your fireplace. This vacuum works well. Try to use a shop vac and you're not going to get very far cleaning your fireplace. Your filter is going to clog up really fast. You use this one, it doesn't have a filter inside. Okay? It's just sucking air in through the blower, blowing it down into your canister, and anything fine goes and gets caught in the bag. So the bag catches all the real fine dust, but the blower is working great. You can suck everything out of the fireplace with it. I've done it before. Good. You have to show me it, and I'll show you how to make a design to make it turn it into a vacuum. Oh my goodness, David. I tell you what, I think I'd have my 30-06 out there, and I'd have some bear meat for dinner. He'd be coming around one too many times, and I'd be eating him. No, you can't use your leaf blower for that, PK. You need to take your pan. If you don't want to afford a dry washer and you don't want to build one, then just take your pan with you and just go out and start looking in streams, you know. I can give you designs to build a little sluice box. The 12-volt bilge pump is really cheap. You know, you can hook it up to your car battery, you know, if you want. Park your car right there, hook it up, and you can use the little bilge pump to recirculate water right through a little sluice box. You can make a small little mini sluice. It's only like 4 inches, 6 inches wide, you know, 3/4 of an inch deep, little 3/8 inch riffles on it. You can use that. That's perfect for a little sluice. That's all you need. If you're just going out looking for a little bit of gold, that's the way to look. Yeah, you're not going to turn your electric blower into a dredge, and you couldn't use it there anyway. There you go. That's all you need. I'll throw you a little design on a piece of paper, how to make a little sluice box. You set it up there in your yard, and you try it. And the important thing is to make sure that over your riffles, you have a nice flow of water, because it's going to create a back circulation on the water. So it's going to suck your gold into behind the riffles you make. You're going to line riffles up down your sluice box, and then it's going to suck the gold in it. The other thing you can use is like the expanded metal. We use a 1/2 inch or 1 inch expanded metal. 1 inch expanded metal is like a 1/4 inch lip on each of the expanded metal openings. It's like a 1/4 inch. You can just lay that on top of your cloth. You can use like miner's moss. They use artificial grass, whatever. You can use a number of things as your miner's moss here at the bottom. Then put your riffles on top of that. Then the gold's going to get caught in that, and it's going to get caught behind your riffles, and you're going to find some. You can find the real fine green carpet or black carpet. I forgot what it's called now. It's been a long time since I used it. Or you can even use rubber that has little V like this on the rubber, and you can lay that down. And then the other thing we used to use is the 4-inch corrugated sewer line. You slice it lengthwise down it, and you have 2 halves. Take the 1/2, tie wire it to a board, to a 6-inch wide board. Just put tie wire around it to hold it to the board. Run your pump output to the top of that, and let your water flow over that, and that will catch your gold. So, a number of ways to do it. Correct. Yeah, it sinks to the bottom. David, you got any good ideas for these guys? For equipment? The small guy. I pretty much gave him all the ideas I had that he could use. You're definitely going to need a snuffer bottle. I got mine out in the shed out here. I'll try to go out and get it, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a round bottle with a straw in the middle of it coming out through the center. And you squeeze it. You put half full of water. You squeeze it, and you put it in your gold pan right over the gold there. Your gold pan is going to have water over the gold, right? You're going to put your little snuffer right there over the gold and let your hand go, and it sucks it up into your bottle. Sucks the gold up into the bottle. Ah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I used to do me some deer hunting in California. They didn't know it, but I was there. I used my 7mm Rem Mag. I go way back up there where PK used to go, in the Anza Desert. There was nobody around for miles and miles and miles. I'd find me a place in the middle of nowhere and camp out. And then I'd start looking for sign. As soon as I find the sign, I just set up and wait. And before you know it, I got food. Winter Haven's got a lot too. North of Yuma, up there where we prospect by the American Canal, a lot of deer up there. There's a lot of people, so you got to watch out. You pop a shot off, and everybody in the world's screaming, wondering what the hell's happening. Yelling at you to knock it off. Yeah, PK, do a little research on streams and where the gold lies, and you'll be able to. Once you look at that, you'll know exactly where to go. You'll learn how to read a stream. You see exactly where the water's slowing down, and you'll be able to go there and just take a small hand shovel and shovel it right into your gold pan and go to work. Gold panning is a lot of work, though. Yeah, small sluice box. I would recommend him just, if he's going to first start off, I would just say make your own. Get you some wood. Get you some 1-inch or some wood from the hardware store, like molding. And just use molding and put together a sluice box with a wood bottom. 2-inch wood sides going up, maybe 4 feet long. And then just nail in some molding, some wood molding, very inexpensive. Make yourself a little primitive sluice, and then run your little 1/2-inch bilge pump, 12-volt pump. Just run that to produce water going across. Make sure you got an even sheet of water going across it, and your sluice is nice and flat.
Are you done?
So your material runs over all your ripples evenly, not on one side or the other. You just adjust it with a few rocks under it to make it level. You can even put that in a stream and just shovel into it with a shovel right from the stream. You can lay it on some rocks, block it up, so the water goes right across your sluice box, and then just shovel into it that way. If you don't have a running stream, though, use your little pump. We got in the gold business there for a while. You guys have any questions about the Philippines? We'll field some questions about the Philippines. I think you can bring jerky here, David, too. If you do get some, make some deer jerky, bring some with you. As long as it's dried like that, and I'm pretty positive you can bring that. It's like people from here, they send the dried fish back. I think the dried beef, dried deer meat jerky, you can bring with you. My wife's asking me if I'm about done eating. I've been online for how long now? An hour? Chatting with you guys. I'm still not done eating yet. I want to walk down and show you guys the shed house. Let me put my dishes away in the sink. And you guys can give you some more water here. I'll walk down and show you guys the shed house, how they've been progressing on that. He had the door done on the beach side. Yesterday he was making the door for the front, and they were doing smooth coat and also finishing up the Hawaiian work. And I haven't been down there at all today. I got the guys off this morning. Got my daughter to school at 6:30. Then I had to take James and Ray and Karen to Kalampang to get their boat to go home. Then I came back, thought I'd have a few minutes rest. Barely got a little plate of spaghetti in me. Some leftover spaghetti from last night. That was my breakfast. And then after that, I did the I started to do the live feed, and boom, here comes a guy with a broken chariot. This is my daily rider, guys, right here. This is a Dominar 400, Kawasaki 400 engine. This is the one I ride most of the time when I'm riding around. I may lose Wi-Fi. If I do, just tell me. No, it wasn't super sweet. We didn't allow him to make it super sweet because Ray doesn't like super sweet. Somebody was asking me about the Honda Click, the ADV Click 160. This is the Honda Click 160 with a back box on it. Scooter type. The guy who owns this pawned it to us. I think my wife gave him 70,000, 60,000 or 70,000 pawn. We're waiting on him to finish paying back his loan so he can get his bike back. I don't really want to ride it. It's not mine. Not mine to goof around on. This is my my daughter's bike I bought because I wanted her to have a nice bike. This is a Honda Beat 110cc. But this little sucker will do 100. It'll do 100 kilometers per hour. Pretty fast little bike. This one here, whoop, this one will get up to 100. I got it covered up. We put these bags on top of it. Dang it. This is a Suzuki Raider 110cc converted to a 150cc. Nice little bike. 4-speed, no clutch, 4-speed automatic. This one is automatic, CVT. It's fully automatic. You just give it gas and go. BK, you might be surprised. This thing got some power. It's fuel injected. This little sucker is pretty good bike. But no, you'll probably get 80, 85, 90. It's fast enough. It'll kill you if you have an accident. I'll show you guys my push cart. Time for a new one. What's nice about this, it's easy to fix, repair, do everything. This is broken now. You see somebody broke it. The weld's broke on the bottom. So it's time for a new one. And the other thing that's unique about it is if you notice something, what do you see about this tire right here? The wheel. It's wood. They're wood. I made them myself. And then I put rubber on them, and I nailed the rubber on to make this little push cart. So that's those are wooden wheels, just like like a long time ago. Just primitive cut, then sanded it to make it completely round, nice. Then I nailed the rubber on like this, little 1.5-inch nails, and that's hardwood. And then I put bearings in, drilled the inside with a hole saw, and I put bearings in it. Right, that was it. Make my own wheels here. Anyway, you do what you got to do, you know. So now I'm going to convert that. I'm going to change that to get rid of this push cart. That thing is so old. It's falling apart. We had that since we lived in Cavite. It's about 8 years old, 9 years old. Here's all the kids going to school. Hello. The elementary school, if you follow my driveway straight up there, go all the way up my driveway. It's about past that green house there. Cross the dirt road, that's where the elementary school is, right up there. Let's see if I got any new bananas. I noticed this morning I had new bananas coming. I'll show you that in a second. I got a bunch down here. They're doing okay. I got to check them, see if they're almost ready to pull off. Nope. There you go, guys. You see the black stems on the tip of the banana still? If they got the black stems on the tip of the banana and none of them has started turning yellow, they're not ready to pull down. Okay? So keep that in mind when you have bananas. I got many, many bananas here. I'll show you down here what they look like when they first come out. I've got a tree down here. Oh, it's my other lot. I'll show you this one. But my other lot I looked at this morning, I got another banana heart over at my garage. Nice one. Dropping some nice sets of bananas. And here you go, guys. This is dropping right now. You see all the bananas coming and you see the purple heart there? And what they do is, this single leaf right here, this single leaf will open up. Okay, come up, it'll open up. And underneath it, there you go, just like that. Underneath it are all your new bananas right there, lined up. Now, if the wind blows too hard, they're very fragile. If the wind blows too hard, those will fall off. And once they start they're going to keep producing banana, but sometimes they just fall right off. And once they start falling off like that, because of lack of nutrients and stuff like that, the heart's just going to come down. It's going to be a stem, and you're going to see where all the bananas fall off, fall off, fall off, fall off. You just take the banana heart before it goes too much farther, break it off. Oops, I just saw one fall. And this is a vegetable you can eat, okay? You can clean this up inside, you slice it, and you can eat that. It's a delicious vegetable. Now you guys learned something new about bananas, huh? I love sharing things with you guys. I really do. Okay. Yep. David, if you got one, bring it. I weld. I have a digital welder. I had two. I have three, actually. But bring it with you. You'll need it over here. Wow. Looks nice, huh? The door's on. Okay, my distributor in Thailand just messaged me. Need to make a new order. I'll give him a thumbs up. He'll give me a list of what he wants. Anyway, this is the shed house now, what it's looking like so far. They were smooth coating the cement here. Then I'm going to skim coat with white skim coat, and we're going to paint this. All of this is going to be smooth coated. All the block here is going to get smooth coated. Yeah, he's making his list right now. R40, OZ50, cathodes, pH pure. But he didn't give me a number. Dang it. Anyway, looks nice. The front door now is on. You guys, the bathroom door is on. Okay. They didn't do what I told them. No, they took it off. I hope they change it. I told them I want the door out on the outside. But they had it set up like they're going to hinge it towards the inside. I'm going to ask him, but it doesn't look like he can. Damn it. I need to ask him if he can hinge it over here on the outside. I do not want the door to swing inward. See? Let me show you how much room you lose. That's why I told the guy yesterday when he put the door, put it so it'll swing outward. I don't want to swing it inward. Okay, it's here. You swing it, okay? Think about your toilet, you know? You're swinging your door right here. Where's your toilet going to be? You know what I mean? You can't swing, you can't put the toilet way back in the corner back here. Maybe that's not bad a place to put it. Put the toilet back in this corner. Okay, anyway, I'll talk to the guy when he comes back from lunch, or eating lunch right now. So it's just going to be a plastic door here. Plastic bathroom door. Now I'll put a toilet. My plan is to put a toilet and a sink and a shower in here. So I put the toilet in this corner. That means I got to put the shower over here on this side, which will be easy because I have waters coming from that direction anyway. This is going to be blocked all up. This is the vent for the septic tank. I'm just going to 90 it out. 90 it right out of the building, then we'll seal that all up. And then we'll put a little, those glass blocks you can buy. You can't really see through them. They look like a brick. We'll put a couple of those right in here and then cement around it. That'll take care of the glass window, let light in, and the ventilation is going to go right out through the top, I'm guessing. Okay, wow. Nice, they did this. They put the metal roofing up here. Got that done. I told them use the green roofing. And what they did is they cut it. They just cut. I thought they would just lay the 12-foot sheet on and just go ahead and let the ripples go down. But wow, very nice. They cut and they nailed in everything. These guys are crazy good, you know? They really know what they're doing. Oh boy, the beach today. Think again. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, they did. They used green roofing. Okay, the roof itself is blue. And then the green, I told them to use the green roofing I had. 2 12-foot sheets. Cut it and use it there, and they did. So now when you come in here, you can walk out the door. You're not going to get wet until you get out here. Look at that. Nice overhang. Okay. They're doing a good job here. I'll have them build your house, BK. Ah. Yeah, very tight CR, Kuma. It's only going to be a 4x4 like that. Let's see, or 6x4. It's small. Yeah, 6x4, 6x5 is the size of it. And that's all you need here. It's just a CR on the beach, you know, just you're out here drinking, partying, you want to use the bathroom, you got to run all the way back up to the house. You just come right here, boom, you're good to go. Underneath there, that's cement. You see right there, guys? That's already a septic tank. So it's easy. I'm just going to plumb it right into the septic tank. No problem. It's going to go right there. Maybe I'll put some kind of smelly in here so it won't stink too bad, you know? But anyway, it'll be okay. It's just an outdoor toilet. This will all get smooth coat, cement, and then white smooth coat, and then painted. All the block. I told the guy yesterday I want all this block done, smooth coat, underneath, everywhere underneath. Then all of this varnish, all this is going to get varnished. So that's another thing they're going to be doing. All Kauaian will get varnished. With I don't know whether I'm going to use a maple varnish or what I'm going to use. I'll figure out what color I want. I kind of tend to go towards the brown varnishes. That's what I used in my house. The maple is kind of a reddish varnish. And then the loft room is next. They're going to do the loft room up here on top. The loft room is going to go from here all the way across too. So this whole area up here is going to be a loft room, and above me here. It's all going to be a big loft room. You can go up, kids can go up there, or climb the ladder up there and just play, you know, have a good time. Make a little playhouse for them, and if you want to sleep up there, sleep up there. It's nice and cool in here. This room is nice and cool. Well, that was weird. I swear I just saw the light come on. There's no power. Unless somebody's messing with the gen set down there and turned the power on. Maybe they're testing it. Give me just a second, guys. I gotta go see what this guy wants. Okay. Let's see. Thanks, Todd. Dave, so I'm planning to ship a lot of tools of mine because some were my grandfather's and my father's good. I like buying everything I could buying, David. If it fits in a buying box, it ships. And so the large boxes, the real large ones, they can hold a lot of tools. And they're not concerned with the weight of it. Okay? That way it used to be is the largest box they ship is $135 per box for the real large ones, like 2 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot. And if it fits in that box, it ships, okay, for $135. Takes 3 months to get here. What I would do if you're going to send things here, I'll give you an address. My relative in Masbate City, because it's easier to ship into her than it is trying to get it to my village. So you just ship into her, then we take the truck up there and we'll pick everything up and just bring it back here. Yeah, I like the work they do, PK. CB says, I'm residing just in the outskirts of Metro Manila near the mountain area in San Mateo, Rizal. We pay rent here at 5,500 peso for a townhouse, 2-bedroom, 2-story. Yours is better. Thanks, CB. Yeah, I used to live in a 3-story townhouse. I lived in a 2-story, 2 different places in Las Piñas, and I lived in a 3-story in Bacoor. In Panapan, one in Bacoor, they had 3-story townhouse. Oh, speak of the devil. There she is. There's the lady right there who pawned the white motorcycle. So maybe she's going to... Hello, Fred. Fred. Hey. What are you doing? You like my new house? You like my house? One of my neighbors, old fella, he's a good guy. Prior Coast Guard, Philippine Coast Guard. Oh, where's she going?
I have 16,000 there.
Oh,
Yes.
is she there?
Yeah.
Did you go up?
Yes, yes.
She has the money.
Oh,
No problem. Nice. You like my new house?
very good.
Getting there.
It's a nice
Who turned the
house.
gen set on?
Huh?
Why is the gen set on? The village gen set.
Didn't say?
Yeah, who's running the gen set? That light is on. That means the genset's running.
Why last night there's no genset?
No power?
No power.
Why is it on
No
now?
light.
Look, it's on. Somebody's testing it probably. Maybe the workers are here. I saw the light flash on a minute ago, and now it's on again. That means the genset's on, because this is genset power. Come on in. Have a sit.
Belong to genset power.
Yeah. We had 2 lines, one in Papang's and one at my house, but we moved my house to here. I'm all solar, off grid. No more power on the generator.
You know your power there in your house is very, very high,
Big.
very good.
Yeah. I have right now 6,600 watts solar, and I got 12,000 watt inverter.
Almost a miracle.
I have enough power. I'm putting power here. I'm going to change. There she is. She got a handful of money. Let's go get your money. All right. Trying busy right now. Yep, PK, you'll find something nice. Okay, Todd. Okay, Fred.
Very good.
You're
Very
rich
good
now.
bank.
Yes, the best bank in the whole world, huh? Yeah. You can trust her with your money, that's for sure. Yeah, he said, my wife's very good bank. Okay, so anyway, guys, he doesn't have numbers yet. He told me what he wants to order, but he doesn't know how many yet. So that's cool. What my distributor's doing is he's ordering, he's got guys. He wants me to order the ballast for him instead of him ordering them. It's a pain in the ass. So I'll do the same way I did it before. And they'll ship it to Thailand. He'll pay for it. Anyway, I'll explain what's going on with my wife. Now, banana is a fruit, Todd. But the heart that produces the banana, even though it's, you call it a fruit, you call it a vegetable, whatever you want to call it. I call it a vegetable because we eat it, we cook it like it's a vegetable, not like it's a fruit. Because the bananas are not fully produced inside the heart yet. And so when you cut it up, it's more like you're eating a vegetable. And what they do with that, sometimes they cut it up real fine, real small, and then they use egg and flour and they bread it and they make patties out of it. And it's sweet, it's delicious. But I don't know, I call it a vegetable, but perhaps it really is still a fruit, but it's still good, I can tell you that. Yeah, I know, CB. You know what? I'm out here in the province, and I used to live in the city. Okay, I used to work. I used to do seminars for everyone in PSME, IIEE. I used to be in Mall of Asia, MOA, and SMX all the time. Every time they have their get-togethers, you would see me there doing seminars, teaching energy efficiency. And now I live in the province, and I'm not going to go back and do that. Hi, Steve. How are you? Yeah, you'll find it, PK. Guarantee you. Thank you, Kuma. Yeah, this is not my house, CB. This is my shed house. This is my hangout post. This is where everybody can come and relax. I'm putting a CR in it because we're going to have people here. We come off the beach, you know, swimming, getting all salty and everything. You want to have a place to take a shower. You don't have to walk all the way up to the house. I've got an outdoor shower on my house. That's my boat right there, CB. That's one of them. I've got 3 boats. That's the small one. I got 2 this size. And then I have a bigger boat for island hopping and stuff. And fishing. I use it for everything. This holds 15 nets, 100-meter nets. And my big boat can hold 20 pieces, 20 nets, 100 meters each. So this is my yard. My front yard is the ocean. What a front yard, huh? Isn't that nice, CB? There's no way I'd live in the city again, ever, ever, ever. We've had this property for many years, and we were living in the city trying to make business. And now we're home. We have plenty of money now to enjoy life with. So we don't need to go try to work anymore in the city. I have distributors working for me. So I basically passed everything off to my distributors. So now I can relax and enjoy my life and still work. I still work. Yep, exactly. Thank you, Todd. We're trying. But good calling the vegetable fruit, because you know what? I don't know what they call it. When it's a heart, it's probably still a fruit. It's producing fruit, you know? So, yep, we do. But PK, you know what we do with that? We typically, we've eaten it, but we also give it to the bad boy. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Your man is headed back to Tagaytay. He's on the boat going right now to Panay Island, where he'll take a plane from Rojas, he said, to Manila, and then boot scoot up to Tagaytay using whatever means he uses, bus, jeepney, tricycle, whatever he's using to get up there. So he's headed home. And Lynn, don't worry, I didn't let him do anything wrong, okay? He's a good man. He didn't even look twice. I mean, he goofing off like he always did, but he's not looking at other ladies around here. He's a good man to you, I can tell you that. You're lucky. Yes, PK, they do. They love it. You guys see my bad boy? Did I ever show you guys my pigs? PK? David, you guys see my bad boy? I don't know. I ever showed you guys. I made a video one time of them, I think. Okay, there's the blue roofing here, guys. That's the last two sheets we were waiting on to get it. And the top cap, they didn't have the top cap. Genset's on right now.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, someone's running the genset down there.
Probably just testing it.
Testing? Yeah. You getting power now?
Can you take the battery out? Oh,
Huh?
because I don't have a squeeze.
Take the battery out. Why?
They're working on this.
The tiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I need to help my brother-in-law. Let me show you, Todd. It's not. Steve, this is not a come walk. This is my walkway. This is my gate right there. I can shut it. I can stop everybody from coming here. But my brother-in-law and sister-in-law live right here in the greenhouse we're going to walk up to. You go this way, you go to my house. You see my greenhouse? We painted it green up there. That's my house up there. CB, my house is about 480 square meters. That's how big my house is. That's my water tank there. It's 10 by 10 water rain catchment tank. And bananas. I have many banana, coconuts, mangoes, everything you can imagine. All right, you like my bike? Want to buy? It's fast. It'll drive you crazy. It's so fast. What do we need for tools here? Half inch?
Yeah, and then.
Let me get a couple tools, guys. I'll show you my bad boy here, Todd. You never saw him. If I lose signal, guys, let me know. Yeah, they do. They come down from the other road up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting big, huh?
Yeah, getting big.
How's yours doing? That big?
It's not too bad.
All right. Yeah, they're getting big. About another,
2 months?
maybe 2 months, they're getting sold. Yep. Right now, they're probably 35 kilos.
That was full right there.
Yeah, they're probably 35 kilos right now.
Yeah.
A couple months, they're going to be up to 80. Yeah, the reason they're riding these bikes up here, guys, is because I'm the only dry path. The cement I put. Just give me a second, guys. Look at my garage is looted now. They took everything out of my closets and put it in my garage. Let me get some tools here to take care of his, some ratchet wrenches here. 10, 12, 14. Where's my 13? Okay. That'll do it. We'll get this guy done. Get his, they're doing tiling on his house. And his batteries, he's got the same batteries I do. They're 8D Motolite batteries. 200 amp hour, 12 volt, 200 amp hour batteries. And he's got two of them hooked together in parallel to make 24 volts DC in his way. Going all the way up and then across the top is a road they put in. And then the road washed out. There's 6 different rivers over the about 2 kilometers. Okay. I'm back, guys. The tire here, tire and tube, need to take to Malong.
Lumalong.
Yeah. Here, the tire and tube here. Take it over so you can fix the chariot. The spare. When are you going back for the next load? Today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. Then take him. Get on. Take this bike here. Take the tube to. You can fix that. Just a minute, guys. There. Give that to Malone to put in the chariot. That will fix that other one. And the old one, bring back. The tube, bring the tube and tire back. Money. You need money? Let's ask Charm. I think, where's Charm at? Downstairs? Mama? Okay, go there. Ask Charm for money. She has money. Use that bike. Okay. Hello, Janet. How are you? PK says, my family in Iowa has corn and baboy farms. Nice. You can have corn and you can grow corn. That's what James wants to do here. He wants to grow corn in Panay Island and feed it to his baboy. But I don't know if I have room, but right now I don't really have room. Okay, I guess, is my video working now? Okay, Scott, we'll get some sleep, stay healthy. That's the most important thing about life. Okay. Wonderful. I think YouTube is starting to help me. They're using advertising on some of my videos, I think now. Yes, PK, sure appreciate everything you have done. I got the selfie stick. The only thing is, I don't know how to use it properly. I tried to pair it with my phone, my new phone, and maybe my new phone is too new. Maybe I need to try to pair it with my old phone because I couldn't get it to pair with my new phone. Okay, son, walk slowly. Limping is okay, as long as you get where you're going. Okay, you guys go right. I think I'll go back up to the house here. I got the workers up here as well. But yeah, I'm just... Are you here, Steve? I was going to explain this walkway to you while I go up. Yeah, Steve's still here. Okay, bye-bye, Janet. Take care. Okay, here you go. I'm missing why am I missing some of the chat? PK, just want to help Mike, not trying to be anything more than. Okay. Going back to the chat, guys, see if I missed anything. Okay, Janet, you take care. You said your night break is over, time to study. Okay, well, don't study too much and burn your brain out. Alrighty. Okay, guys. So anyway, Steve, I wanted to explain this walkway to you, okay? This walkway, the reason there's so much dirt down here, out here, in fact, it's come up to the point where it's hard to even open my gate and shut my gate. I've got to dig it back out because we're going to, you see how deep that is. My gate is here. I'll show you what I did. Okay. Let me put my gate like it's supposed to be, guys. All right, there you go. Now let me show you what I'm doing here. Okay, this is the Barangay Road coming down here, okay? Well, one day I hope that they will connect the road at the top to the Barangay Road, okay? And when they do that, I will be able to drive through my gate here into my lot here. Now, if I want to stop people from coming into my yard, I just shut my gate, okay? I just shut it and I can lock it. This latch right here will lock it, okay, on the inside. But the thing is, I have right now about 30 children who like to use this walkway to go to school, because the road up top, not only did it wash out for the kids to walk on, it's got deep ditches in it, but it's also very muddy all the time. It's wintertime. So this gives them a kind of a dry, they walk down the sidewalk here and there's dirt here. This is all sidewalk under here, but the dirt has built up, and I can explain how that happened one day to you too. But anyway, that's another story in itself, where all this dirt came from. This whole area here, covered in dirt from there all the way down to here. All this muddy muck. I'll explain that to you in a little bit. Let me go upstairs first. I don't want to talk too loud about it down here. Okay, son, let's go. I'm gonna push him, Jay. Come on. So this walkway, Steve, was designed as a waterway. Okay, I engineered a waterway to allow the water to flow through its natural course of flowing down the hill, because my house is up on a hill, and the natural flow of the water was two ways. It was here up this driveway, this direction, and it was up from this direction. Okay, so we'll start with this one. My sister-in-law wanted to build a house. She didn't have any land, so we gave her a chunk of land up here where you see the greenhouse. And her husband was working in the US, and he built this beautiful little home up here for them. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom inside, and she has a double bathroom outside as well. Let me get MJ here into the garage. Over there on the side, son, over here. Here, I'll get it. Get out. I'll put it over here like that.
Papa, why do you fix my car?
Not right now. I don't want to fix it. Okay, I'm busy. Got too many projects happening. Later we'll fix your car, son. Okay, so anyway, so this was going to be, it was waterway, only here, her sidewalk coming down, and then water to continue to the beach. The lip here provides me a path for water above sea level. Okay, it's way up there. It never floods, I never have issues. I got huge trees here. I want to show you guys. I haven't showed you this one yet, guys. This is another fruit tree I have here. You see the fruit there? You guys know what these are? I'll leave you guessing. Look at that. The whole tree's loaded with them. Anybody knows what that is? Tell me what fruit that is. You don't say nothing, MJ. This one, guys, is star apple. I'll give you all these, but I'm not going to give you the one that's loaded with fruit, okay? I got the tall bamboo there. I like tall bamboo for making things out of. I like tall bamboo for making things out of. I have star apple. This is red star apple here. That one there is green star apple. That one down there is green star apple. And the one behind it out there in the middle of the lot going down is green star apple. Okay, I got another star apple over here against the property line. I got another one. This tree is Seneguilis fruit. Okay, and it's when the leaves fall off, then the fruit blooms. Fruit comes. This is jackfruit, Lanka. This one is jackfruit, Lanka. Okay. Then we'll go up here.
Papa, yuki,
and this one's a little avocado I just had planted last year. That little green one there, that's avocado. It's doing okay. Doing okay. Okay, we'll continue up. This is avocado right here above me. Okay, son, you walk from here, okay? You go inside. Okay, here. So these are avocados. These are atis fruit. Atis. Okay, and this is another star apple tree, which I'm going to cut down. I have big ones. This came from the mother tree on the other side of the wall that used to live here, and somehow it started coming up here. And these I'll be cutting back. They're going away. Then this one is lemon also. This one is lemon. Okay, you can tell by the leaf. It's lemon, and it has small, tiny little stickers like that, little 1/2-inch long stickers. This is a lemon tree. Something's been eating it. Ah, I see them. Little booger. What a tiny. No, that's not one. I sprayed insecticide. That's what this white is on them. Okay, I'm back live. I don't know what happened. You can disconnect me there for a minute. I was showing you guys the last thing I was showing you was the lemon tree right over here. right there. Anybody figure out what that other tree was? Okay, guys, that small tree I showed you down below is a Filipino cherry tree. And it's loaded with cherries, as you saw. Those turn like a purplish color, reddish purple color, and then you can eat them. They're delicious. They have small seeds in them. They're not like a cherry of the U.S. where you have many in here today. Get the right light in here. It's a triple colored light I have here on the ceiling fan. It's tricolored light, but let's see. Let's get the fan rolling, get it cooled down. I haven't spent much time in the house today, guys, but it sure is hot in here. I'm going to spend some time just chatting in here with you guys, and I'm going to relax for a minute. I'm going to have something cold to drink because my face is running sweat off of it. Anyway, we just sit down here, and we just sit down here and chat, you know? There we go. That way I can relax for a few minutes. Because I've just been run all day. I'm wondering if YouTube picking the interruptions up. I don't know what's going on, Janet. I know I've had a lot of issues lately. It seems like YouTube is kind of doing its own thing sometimes. Some people getting banned, and it's just, I didn't ban anybody. I made a point to make sure none of my mods are banning people. And for some reason, YouTube has taken it upon themselves to start banning people. That is totally strange, you know? Yeah, PK, you like my water? Which one? Which one looks tasty? This one? Yeah, that's my, this one is my mineral water. And I plug it in. It's plugged in right now. So when you get water, it's nice and cold. That's what I need more than anything. First of all, is some cold water. So the guys are busy working on my closet. And they're doing something special for Charm right now. They're making a special cabinet just for Charm. Because we had a special cabinet before, and it's one of those things that you don't discuss with people, you know? They don't need to know what you put in there. So these guys are making something very special for Charm, and when they're done, then Charm will be very happy. She'll feel safer, might I say. Oh, this water's cold. Ah, PK. I love my water. Let me tell you, I do. I love my water. I always drink water. I didn't see Ray drinking much water. I kept saying the same thing to him and to James. You guys need to drink more water. I know. I drink probably, these glasses like this, I'm probably drinking 10, 12 of these a day on top of other things I'm drinking. Yeah, the mule water's good too. This water's so good. Mineral water. Yeah, you like that mineral water, huh, Steve? That's the good stuff. I know you got some in your room, Steve. I know you got some. These are good. So, let me ask you, Steve, now that you've tried the mule, which do you prefer? Red horse or mule? Be honest. I don't want to hear mule the foo-foo drink, okay? I want to know which one actually tastes better and makes your body feel better, you know? Tell me which one you think is better. I see 100%'s coming up. Somebody liked it. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Chief. I knew they would. That motorcycle's not going anywhere. Hell, it's parked next to the Coast Guard station. They're there 24/7. They're not going to let anything happen to his bike. My goodness. I don't know what he was so worried about his bike. Some things you don't have to worry about so much here. Look at this, guys. I am pouring sweat, literally. That's how hot it is. It's probably 85 today and overcast now. It was a little bit sunny, cloudy, partly cloudy this morning. I sent Steve over a picture. I told him it's very beautiful today. And I was driving along. I had so much happening this morning, guys. Unbelievable. I told most of you what happened. The chariot breaking down. But I just dropped Karen, James, and Ray off. I drove all the way home. And then I drove to Balud because it was my duty to pick up 13 sacks of cement in Balud to bring here because the trucking company broke down. And I had sent the chariot this morning. He went straight directly to Balud to get 10 sacks of cement. Then I went dropped them off in Kalampang, the other end of the island, and I drove back to the town of Balud to pick up my cement to complete our order of 23 pieces of cement. So I leave. I'm at the end of town, getting ready to head through the mountains, and my wife asked me, she says, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm headed home." She said, "We don't have any flour at home." I turned the car around, went back, go get flour, 10 kilos of flour. And then I'll show you guys how we buy flour. I don't buy the 25 kilo or 50 kilo sacks anymore because they've developed too many boll weevils. Okay. So, what did the flour do? I brought the whole box home. I gave it to the maid in the kitchen. What'd she do with it? Strange. Let me see. I don't know where she puts things. She's fast to put things away. It's empty. I gave her a whole box of frickin' flour, 10 kilos of flour this morning. I don't know where she put it. No, I put it right here on the counter right in front of her. I had it right here by my bag. And when you guys come here, I recommend you get yourself a bag like this, guys. Get yourself a bag, keep all your stuff, your keys and your wallet and all your goodies in it, you know. Don't carry stuff in your pockets, okay? Because they've been known to have a lot of pickpockets, you know. I carry everything in here. My wallet's down in here. My power bank is in here. It's big enough. Even my receipt book for my HVAC work, I keep it in there for my customers. My change, my bills, everything, you keep it all in a bag like this. You just put it on your shoulder, put this right in front of you. Ain't nobody reaching in it to grab it, okay? It's gonna be right in front of your belly. So you'll have peace of mind. No one's gonna steal your wallet out of your back pocket while you're not watching what's going on. Let me move on down to the comments. Okay, I got ready to drink a glass of water a couple times. Nice, very good. 132 ounces a day. That's a lot, Janet. I don't know if I'm at that much or not. Probably close to it. I'm probably 100 ounces a day. I drink a lot. David drinks a lot of water also, yep. Water's good for you, so you gotta love water. Couple gallons a day, at least 2 or 3, nice. Okay, good. Go get your water, PK. I'm aging so much, and it's because I don't drink enough water. What it broke down. See, look at me, Steve. I'm 65 years old. I do drink water. And I'll race you any day of the week. I told them I want to race Karen. I was going to race her from the beach up to the hill. Nobody mentioned it while she was here. I didn't bother her with it. You know, I was gonna tell her that, but I think she was busy with other activities, you know, doing her videos and everything like that. So, okay, just a minute. I'll get back to the story in just a second. Janet, remind me what the story was about, Janet. I'm one of those guys that forget sometimes. I talk about the flower. Before that, I was talking about my story. Okay, so here's my day, right? So I go to Masbate. I pick up the 13 sacks of cement. I drive home. I change.
No.
No plug? Get the plug off the yellow extension cord. The yellow one, you said the plug was no good? Plug the other end. Yeah, use that. I'll put new ends on it. Don't worry, I'll get new ends. Here you go. Strippers. This is the only stripper you guys should ever know.
Wait, glass.
Huh?
Glass.
For the glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Metric, yeah. Yeah.
There. It's okay. The.
You want me to measure? Or you gonna measure?
Boy.
Boy?
Brother.
He's writing down?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I can measure.
Okay, okay, next
I
na.
certainly don't want him to be wrong.
Glass na lang.
Okay, ready for glass measurement. All right, so I get home. I just walked in the door. I'm sitting here. I had my cement in the truck still at the garage. I parked the truck. And for measuring the glass?
Yes, Kuya Mike.
Okay. Want some paper to write on? Let me get you a paper. So anyway, the in walks the guy that's driving the chariot. I said, "Oh, where's the chariot?" And he says, "I broke down." Yes. Oh, hold on. I have to give this guy his cell phone, guys. Never slows down here. Where's your phone? I know I put it here. Okay. Here's his phone.
Not mine.
Not yours, Fabric? I thought I got yours this morning. Where's your phone? Black? Hold on. For the customers. And we charge 10 pesos. 10 for charging. Another little basket of money, guys. But now I gotta find his phone. I don't know who took his phone. Somebody took his phone and to charge it. Oh, here it is. Black cord. Okay. Not the pink one? Hold on. I got it here. It's the other one. Black cord. There's two here. Black cords. Up. Okay, guys. Give me a second. We'll get this guy's phone hooked up. This other guy's 75%, so he'll be done soon. And this one, I don't know what percentage he's at, but this is. Okay. So anyway, in walks Tantan, my driver of my chariot. That's supposed to be, thank you, supposed to be in town picking up the 10 sacks of cement. He walks in the door and he goes, oh, I had a flat tire. Wow. Battery, 100% charged. 14,336 sitting right there for power, watts. I have a full bat. So anyway, he walks in and got a flat tire. Okay. So I started looking for the jack, right? The jack is supposed to be in the box that belongs on the chariot. It's a red box, goes with the chariot. The jack is always there. The lug wrench is always there. I go down, the lug wrench isn't there. The jack isn't there. What the hell? So he stuck out on the road. We looked for about 30 minutes. Never found the jack. We did find the lug wrench, but never found the jack. It's a little bottle jack, simple little bottle jack. I said, never mind. Let's go. I got a jack in my truck. We'll use my jack. So then we went over, we took the spare rim that I had here that was flat, and we took it to the vulcanizing and asked him to fix it. And then he fixed it. We took that one up to the chariot. It cost 50 pesos to fix a flat tire. We went to the chariot. We picked up took the spare tire off of the chariot, changed it, and he drove it home. We got back to the garage. I took the tire over to the vulcanizing and have him fix that one. That's why I just sent him a minute ago. I sent him on the motorcycle to take the brand new tire and inner tube to the vulcanizer to have that put on instead of the old tire. The old tire's got two big rips on the sidewall of it. And I think that contributed to his getting a flat tire because he was loaded down with 10 sacks of cement, 400 kilos of weight. So 400 kilos, guys, is over 800 pounds. In that chariot, it's a little 175cc chariot with 10 speeds. That's why I told James that's a workhorse. Janet, you're funny. Yeah. I'm reading back to some of your comments. So, anyway, I get over there, I help him fix it. I follow him back. And then when we get to the garage, he drops the chariot there at the garage because they're working on the bridge. The bridge you saw us go across the waterway, it's only wide enough for a chariot. You know, it's barely walking two people or a motorcycle or a chariot, right, to walk across. But they're putting new cement at the end of it to make it smooth instead of a big bump at the end of it. They made it smoother to come off, transitioning off the bridge onto the cement walkway. You have the bridge, and then you have the cement part, the dam, that goes across the water to get to land. So they were making the transition from the bridge to the dam a little bit smoother for people because it was starting to break and it was dropping about 4 inches, and it's very difficult to drive across it for a lot of people. Doesn't bother me, but yeah, Steve, the Rusi Chariot's got the 5 high, 5 low gears, so it can carry a hell of a load. You know, it carries a really big load. So anyway, we used to carry 20 sacks of cement, 800 kilos. That's like 1,700 pounds, almost a ton of weight in that chariot until we started burning up cylinder heads. And then I told the guys, knock it off. Let's get down to 10 sacks of cement only. And my cylinder head's been doing fine. I put a brand new engine, it's doing great. I've already gone through 3 or 4 cylinder heads on the old engine. What a mess that was. But anyway, everything's fine now. We got the chariot back to the garage. My vehicles are at the garage now. And I finally got home. Then I went down to the shed house to see how the workers are doing down there. They're doing fine. Came up here to disconnect the battery from my brother-in-law's battery. And then came home, and I'm sitting here with you. Cheers, folks. What a morning, huh? I don't know what time it is. 1:47 in the afternoon. Okay. Good time for a cold one. But since my battery's full charge at 1:47, the sun is still up. I'm just going to shut down some lights here. Oop, I don't like that color. Okay, that's better. I'm going to turn the aircon on, and I'm going to sit in here and relax and enjoy the aircon. Today I can cool down and relax for a while. I don't have company today. You know, sometimes it's nice to just be able to sit back and relax and not have to entertain or worry if you're keeping everybody happy, you know. Everybody's good. I think they had a wonderful time over here. I treat everybody the same. You come to visit me, my home is your home. That's what I tell them when they come in the door. My home is your home. Okay? So that's the way I treat everybody. Yeah, PK, great time for a soda. Anyway, sciatica is for real. Wow. I went through it, Steve, and I'm going to tell you, you know how I cured my sciatica? My right leg was getting really bad. Back always hurting. Laying around, I was taking naproxen and gabapentin and one other medicine, right? All right, have a Coke, that's better. Not. Coke is terrible for you. Anyway, you can hear that inverter aircon speeding up. I have put a 1 horsepower inverter aircon in my living room that should have almost a 3-ton unit cooling this space. And I use my ceiling fan up here. I use a ceiling fan, I use a stand fan to circulate the air. And guess what? I'm able to cool this big room with a 1 horsepower window unit, this unit right here. It's a dual inverter. Yeah, you know what? Scuba, here's the way you cure your sciatica, okay? I can tell you how what I did to relieve the pain, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it, and you try it. And in a couple days, you tell me how it's working for you, okay? Somebody showed me this, and it worked excellent for me. Okay, I'm just going to stand my camera here. see if I can show you. I need to show you from like a side view. Let me put the camera here. I'll use the refrigerator. Okay, watch this, Steve. Okay. Put myself right there. All right. What you do, Steve, is you do like this. You stand against the wall. The wall is over about 8 inches from you, okay? And you're going to lean against the wall, okay? Just like this. Lean your body. You're going to take your hand on your hip and you're going to force your hip. Just like that. You can raise your arm if you want. You force your hip over, okay? And you hold it there. Count to 30. And straighten up. And do it again. And just do this, like 10 reps like that, then take a break, and then go to the other side, stand out, lean against your wall, and move your hips in, just like that. Okay? Just like that. And your sciatica pain will go away. Try it. You see that? Maybe slightly better, PK. I don't know. Maybe slightly worse. Who knows? Steve, did you get that? East West was beautiful. Yeah, PK, it works. Okay, you try that, Steve. Okay, and then second thing you need to do, work on losing some weight. Because the heavier you are, the worse your sciatica is going to get. Okay, PK, what happened with the gimbal? I'll show you. Nothing wrong with the gimbal itself. It's a beautiful unit. Let me go in the room and get it. Okay, let me see what he's doing in here. See what these guys are doing. He's doing something in here. Ah, I got it. Very slick, huh? Oh, my wife's going to be very happy. Handle, huh? Okay. Very nice. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And they'll paint it white. You won't even know it's there. Oh, very nice. Okay. Anyways. And drink more mule. That's the ancient Chinese secret to fish your sciatica. What I also used to do, Steve, there was one other thing I used to do. This is the tripod here, right? Oops. This is the tripod you bought, PK. Thank you. You see the gimbal. Okay, it locks here in this position, so I can put my phone in to landscape mode, right? Like that. So it locks good for that position. Yesterday it didn't want to lock. Okay, the lock is on. Yesterday I turned it, it didn't lock. Now I unlock it, right? Okay, good. And then you lock it. Oh, that's lock up and down. Good, it's locking perfect now. Beautiful. Okay. Perfect. Got it. How's that for a view, huh? Nice, huh? Thank you, PK. One mule left. Well, you got to go down to 7-Eleven, Scuba. But you're leaving tomorrow, you said, right? This is perfect, PK. I love this thing. Now I figured out the lock now. Now I can lock the phone straight. And yesterday it was like spinning around on me. I couldn't get it to lock. I kept going lock. I didn't know what I was doing. But it works great. Clear, 73 degrees. All right. Well, we're cloudy and about 85. Leaving Thursday. Okay, Steve. I'm guessing you're going back, probably heading back towards South Luzon then? I mean, towards Luzon, towards, I'm just guessing. I'm guessing Batangas area. Lipa, Batangas, somewhere around there? Is that close to where you're headed back to? Manila. Okay, good. Where are you at in Manila, Steve? I'm just curious. 'Cause I've lived all over Manila. I know Manila really, really well. I'm just curious about the area. Oh, going to Manila for 5 nights. The alcohol percentage is 6% by volume, Chief. David says, dark, no moon. Pasay, okay. I know Pasay. I know Pasay. I know Pasay, I know Pasig, I know QC, I know Ermita. You're not far from the embassy when you get into Pasay, are you? Mall of Asia. MOA. For those of you who don't know, MOA is in Pasay. Beautiful mall there. And they're always expanding it, building. You know, Scoop, I was telling CB, I used to do seminars for Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers and the International Electrical Engineering Group. I used to do seminars to both groups at SMX MOA. And I would teach them about energy efficiency for corporate and commercial buildings with chillers and boilers and, you know, big split type air cons and stuff. I would teach them energy efficiency, how to reduce energy consumption, fuel consumption, and water consumption. So I could reduce fuel in boilers, I could reduce water consumption in boilers and chillers, and I could reduce energy consumption in everything. So, all right, Chief, you know where we find it? In the 7-Eleven. It's always in a 7-Eleven. If you have a 7-Eleven near you, look there first. And if not, go online and look at if you have like a Shopee or something, put in Smirnoff Mule. And also here in the Philippines, we have Grab vehicles. You can go to Grab Food and you can put in Mule, and the local, whoever has it at the local store, you can buy it and they'll bring it to your house. So that's what we do sometimes. Maybe Costco even. But if I was in the US, guys, I'd be drinking Corona. I like Corona beer. With lime, like these Calamansi here, the little limes, wow. I haven't had a Corona since 2011. Long time. That's a very long time. Oh, I got a gold story for you here, David. I got a gold story for you. True story. Okay, I was working in, I hate Corona, PK says. I was working in Long Beach, California. And in Long Beach, never found a Mexican beer I liked. They had we were supposed to build a self-storage, okay? And the land that the guy had purchased, so we would build a self-storage for him, was the old dump site. It had been buried and covered over and left since 1948, I think. I could look it up to be exact, 48 or 50, somewhere in there. Anyway, they buried the dump site. They weren't using it anymore. They had reached the capacity of the landfill, okay? They're in Long Beach for that particular site. And I can tell you exactly where it is if you want to know where it is. But anyway, we were in there, and our job was we had to excavate out all of the old trash, anything that can cause methane, any trash, bottles, everything that was in there needed to be removed, put in dump trucks, taken to the new dump site, new landfill, and dumped, dirt brought in, compacted, radiography to make sure it's got 95+% compaction on it, and then the next layer of dirt we're going. We were stripping and filling at the same time. So I started collecting bottles, and every day I'd go around. I had from the 40s, Coke, 7-Up, every kind of soft drink you could imagine from the 40s, knickknacks, everything that anyone threw away in the dump, a lot of it was still intact, all kinds of goodies. But one day I'm digging through this, there's this one section that we had left. It was about 6 feet high or 8 feet high because we had a gas line. A 4-inch copper gas line was passing across the property right through there, right? And it fed gas to the trailer court that was next door to us. So I was just playing with the glass shards. There's all kinds of stuff you find there. I was just playing with the glass shards, and there was like a cup, little cup, kind of at an angle, sticking out, broken. It was broken, but I was playing with the glass shard and just seeing what was in there, you know. And in that cup was a 1910 $5 gold piece. It's here today. I'll show it to you sometime. It's in my wife's jewelry box. So I still got it. And we used, my wife and I, when we needed money, way back when we needed money, we'd always pawn it. We'd pawn it for like 20,000 pesos. And then as soon as I got paid, we'd go get my coin back. Because I don't want someone to get my coin, you know? So we'd pawn, and then every month we'd go back and pick it up. And just only when we needed money, you know, at the end of the month or something, we're broke. Because I used to live day to day over here in the Philippines, guys. I only had, when I met my wife, I had $200 left to my name. Every bit of money I brought here, my ex-girlfriend scammed off me, took it all, emptied my bank account, emptied the business account, stole it all. Stole my clothes, stole my big shipping container. I had a huge shipping container made out of wood with it was made out of teak wood with gold. The ship itself, the emblem on it, was made out of gold and emeralds and stuff and all kind of precious metals. Okay, it was real, authentic, beautiful shipping trunk. And when I went to leave, I asked her, "Hey, I need my stuff." "Oh, I gave your stuff to the Goodwill. I don't have anything left here of yours." Yeah. They got words for people like her. I just can't say them on YouTube. Ah, man. Anyway. Wow, very nice, PK. Just hang on to it. One day, you may use it. You know what I mean? Janet, you know, I used to throw darts too. I played for a couple of bars. I threw darts and shot pool in tournaments. Yep. We shot darts and drank shots. Yep. We drank beer. But you know what? The thing that worried me the most was I was going out 3 or 4 times a week, bar hopping different bars to go play pool and go throw darts and tournaments and drinking every night and driving home. Craziness. Yeah, I used to drink Guinness too. Guinness is good. You know, guys, we used to go down to, I used to like Michelob Ultra. That's very good, Chief. Yeah, I drank a lot of that too. But because I used to down a bunch of Coronas when I would go to Mexico with friends, $10 drink and drown, basically as much you can drink until they kicked all the gringos back over the border. Guess what, PK? I had a couple special places down there, Tijuana and also Algodones. And if you go to Winter Haven prospecting for gold, like I was telling you, the nearest border crossing is Algodones. Unless you want to go through Yuma. Okay, no. Go to Algodones. Algodones is a little party town. Small party town. But don't stay there past 10 p.m. because they will lock the border patrol gate on you. And you'll have to do like I did. Me and the other 4 guys who were with me. Yeah, we were just like the immigrants coming from Mexico. We jumped the fence. Our vehicle was on the U.S. side, and we wanted to get back in the desert and go prospecting. And they shut the gate because we partied too long. We're watching a bowl game, football game down there. I forgot who was playing now. It was, oh hell, when was that? That was probably around 2009. There's a Super Bowl game around 2009 or 2010. And all my buddies were down there having a great old time. It was a strip club, you know. but also was showing the game. And we were having a good old time down there. We forgot about the time. And it was like 10:30 when somebody looked at the watch and goes, "Oh crap, we gotta go." And we're running for the border, hoping the border was still open. We got there, no. They lock at 10 o'clock, just like they say they're going to, you know? So we, Juarez on the border of El Paso, yeah. I was born in El Paso, PK. That was where I was born. So anyway, they locked the gate, and I actually had to climb the fence twice. I climbed over for myself, and then the older guy, he was like 72 years old. He got over, but his slipper fell off his foot on the Mexico side. So I climbed back over the fence and grabbed his slipper, and then climbed back over the fence again. And we went to our car. The Border Patrol, no joke. The fence is over here, right? About 300 yards from the gate were two cars, one sitting facing forward, one sitting facing backward, right on the road. Okay? The parking lot where our car was right here. These guys were next to the parking lot in their cars, talking to each other. We jumped the fence and walked up through the parking lot, got in our car, and drove right out past them. I know damn well they knew we jumped that fence. And they weren't out to get us. They let us go. Bunch of gringos jumping the fence drunk. I'm sure it's not the first time they saw that. Let us go, you know? Anyways, it was all a lot of fun, you know? Everything we did, we had so much fun. I have so much fun here. You know, everywhere I go, I have a lot of fun. And that's living life. That's the fun part of life, is just going and enjoying and doing, you know? But Steve, I want you to try that for sure on your back, dude. Try that, and if you can stand it, go a little farther out from the wall, more than 8 inches, go out 12 inches, and do the same thing, and really put pressure on the hip, push it over, and you're gonna see. You're gonna go, wow, Mike was right. That's the best sciatica exercise I've ever run across. And I've looked through YouTube for all of them, trust me. That one is the one that helped me the most. The other thing I was doing also, Steve, was I was hanging. In the shed house down there, the board's up high, the old shed house, and I would just hold that and lift my legs up off the ground and just hang, let my weight hang. Because your legs are heavier than your body. Your legs are very heavy, so they pull your body and pull your joints over time. You keep doing it enough, and it'll start stretching out your vertebrae, okay? And it'll relieve the pressure on your sciatica. So that's another thing you can try also. But the main one, try the one I showed you, because that moves the vertebrae, okay? And then when you do it the other way, it moves the vertebrae the other way, right? So you're actually opening, you're able to force the vertebrae to open and relieve the pressure on your pinched nerve and causing your sciatica. So it helped really good. All right, David, good night. Look forward to your call soon, and take care. God bless, and get you some rest. You might find that big one tomorrow, bigger than bigger. All right. Wow. I like your dart throwing there, Janet. That's cool. Okay. So, are you, let me ask you something. Oh, that's PK saying that. Wow. The sciatica I know of, but the shoulder, are you taking statins, simvastatin, or any of the statins, PK? Okay, good night, David. We'll talk to you soon. Okay. All right, David, that's right. You said you're going in town. All right. Take care, and we'll chat with you tomorrow. Thanks. Trimaran. PK says he wants a trimaran. PK wants to come live with you in the Philippines, David. Wow, very nice darts, Janet. Very nice. Wow. It's a lot of money. I never had super expensive darts, but you know how I became a good dart player was while we were in the Navy. I was on shore duty for 5 years, working on sonar equipment that gets broken, right? The maintenance office for the students. There's a maintenance office for the school equipment, right? So all of us, we had a group of guys that were there to do maintenance on the equipment that to maintain it for the students that were going through school. And yeah. So anyway, we used to throw darts every day, all day long, play against each other. That's all you hear. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Here's 3 thunks and walking all day long. That's what we used to do. I used to love darts, but my daughter wanted to buy a dartboard the other day. I told her, yeah, go ahead. She bought this little one about this big, good little steel darts that don't stick in the dartboard. So I just want her to, learn a little bit, and then I'm going to buy a real one and teach my kids when they're older. She's not old enough to do darts. She's 9 years old. I don't want holes all over my walls. I know what happens when you let kids have darts. They tend to go crazy and end up with holes everywhere. So I would just wait. Thank you, Janet. Yep, very good. You are, Janet. You are my buddy. Anyway, I probably should end my live feed though, guys. I've been here over 2 hours, and just needed to relax for a few minutes and come in here and get a little live done. I was trying to wait till the end of their trip over to Panay Island. I got pretty close to the end of their trip and gave them all the live time they needed to. I think James was like 170 viewers or 100 plus, 107 viewers, 100 plus by the time he reached Panay Island, which is awesome. And he's keeping the audience going. They're not really seeing a lot, but he's holding a chat while he's going through the water, and it works out really well for him because he has plenty of time to talk about a lot of subjects with a lot of folks that are there to see him. And that boat ride's really nice. I think my father-in-law is going fishing tonight. Yeah, I think, yeah, the new plastic tip dartboards is what they were using in the bars. They had gone away from the steel tip and they were only using plastic tip. The electronic dartboard, that's what they were using. So that's what I shot on a lot in the bars. We didn't use steel tips anymore in California. I don't know if they were banned or they just didn't want to use them, but we never used steel tips in California for many years. I shot steel tip only while I was in the Navy, and then after I started doing tournaments, we were always playing on the plastic dartboards. Plastic darts. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, anyway, let's give you guys a break as well. You guys get some sleep. A lot of you are in the U.S. I appreciate you coming in, spending time with me. It's much love from you guys, and much appreciated. And okay, yeah, it is. I mean, imagine if somebody gets mad and they're good at throwing darts. It wouldn't take much, and there goes your eyeball. Nothing you could do about it. Anyway, everybody have a blessed day. God bless you all. I love you all. Take care. And we'll get together later on for a live, whether it's just us at the family here having a good time, or whether we go down to the beach and go fishing. I don't know if my father-in-law is fishing tonight, but I'm going to find out. And if I do, I'll just do a long-form video since I don't have a Wi-Fi mini to take on the boat with me. So you guys take care. All right, PK. We can chat later about that. Get some sleep, guys. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye now.